morning, classmates, and we are in Group 5 who are assigned to discuss to you about learning resources and instructional accommodations. So together with me, Susan Rica, Kasha Sahay, Janessa Pastil, and Christian Sambiran.
So, I am going to discuss about the special education program. So, a special education program is designed to help students with disabilities learn effectively. So, special education program provides individualized instruction to support each student's unique needs to ensuring that they can participate in school alongside their peers. So, special education programs are designed for students with disabilities in either physical, cognitive, and sensory disabilities. So, also it is designed for learning difficulties like dyslexia, and it is the difficulties in writing and reading. Also for dyscalculia or the difficulties in mathematical equation.
Also, special needs. So we have here autism. So there are lots of signs of autism. So like issues with communication, child doesn't respond to his or her name, and also trouble interpreting what others feel, and repetitive movements or speech patterns, prefers to be alone, and also sensitive to loud noises, and avoiding eye contact, and essential way of moving. So one of the example of special needs is also ADHD, which is it shows signs like poor working memory, anxiety, absent-mindedness, poor sense of time, impulsivity, and easily distracted. So these are the features of special education programs, including individualized education plans, customized plans for students with disabilities. And then the second one is adaptive materials. So resources like print books and brailles. And then the third one is assessment tailored to student needs. So evaluations are adapted to fit individual learning styles. So the goals of special program education is to provide equal access to education. Second one is to address unique learning needs, and then also promote independence and self-advocacy.
So next is the inclusion programs. So inclusion programs aims to integrate diverse learners, including those who have learning disabilities and language barrier into regular classroom. So the first feature is the differentiated instruction. So here, the educators are required to adopt the different teaching methods and strategies for them to cater the diverse needs of students. This might include the use of visuals for those who have learning, for those who have language barrier, and give different additional time for assignments for those who have learning disabilities. Next is collaborative teaching approach. So, in collaborative teaching approach, teachers work together to assess the diverse needs of students. For instance, a regular education teacher might partner with a special education teacher for them to design an inclusive lessons to cater the diverse needs of learners. Next is support services. Support services like speech therapy and counseling is an important component of inclusion programs to to cater the diverse needs of learners. It also helps the learners to enhance their communication skills and emotional well-being. So the goals are to foster inclusive learning environments, promote social interaction and understanding, and lastly, it encourages diversity and equity among learners.
So the third one is the indigenization or the contextualization. So indigenization is about including indigenous cultures, history, and viewpoints in education. So it incorporates local culture and history and perspectives into curriculum. So this approach aims to create a new, more inclusive education classroom for all students. So the features of indogenizations are cultural responsive teaching practices like adaptive teaching methods, and then relevant and meaningful learning experiences. Like for example is provide learning opportunities for all students, and then community engagement and partnerships like incorporates with local indigenous in the communities or the society. So the goals of indigenization is to promote cultural sensitivity and awareness, like increase understanding and respect the cultures of the students. The second one is to support diverse learners, identities, and experiences, like recognizing and validate their unique cultures and backgrounds of all students. And the last is enhance student engagement and motivation. It aims to make learning relevant and relatable to encourage greater participation and enthusiasm among students.
So these are the purposes for having learning resources and instructional accommodations. So the first purpose is to support diverse learners. So we want to make sure that all students, regardless of their abilities, learning styles, or backgrounds, have the free access to information and support their needs, enable for them to be succeed, and also to foster inclusive learning environments. So we want to create classroom where everyone feels comfortable, respected, and valued, and also to address unique needs and promote equity, and lastly to enhance student engagement and achievement. So these are the examples. So first one is the assistive technology, or what we know is the text-to-speech software or vouchers. So this ensures everyone has access to the information and can participate in class activities, and also multilingual support language. So support like this, like language interpreter or bilingual teachers, help create a welcoming environment. And also lastly is the cultural responsive teaching practices, or incorporating diverse text or images. So this helps all students see themselves, the curriculum and feel valued.